Now, from the title of this video, you're probably wondering what controversy did Logan Paul get himself into this week? Because every week, there's pretty much always a new drama surrounding him. But this one is huge because it regards to documents that have been leaked, court documents, about his ongoing lawsuit with CryptoZoo. The second question you're probably wondering as well is, why do I look like some kind of lesbian Harry Potter? But we try different styles, okay? Sometimes they don't work. Now, if you don't know what CryptoZoo is, it is basically one of the biggest crypto scams ever devised. And that's saying a lot because a lot of crypto schemes, they usually are scams. It's basically just a rich get richer pyramid scheme. It was basically an NFT version of Pokemon where you got these eggs, you could hatch them and then keep them and have the profit grow or sell them for a gross profit.
The last 6 months, I've been working on my own NFT project. So excited about this project. It's so fun. It provides a yield with a token, can earn you money. I think my game is going to make some waves.
Only that part never really happened, and you ended up losing tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars, which many people did, and they came out about it. Now, as we know, Logan has two huge money makers at the minute. He's got his Prime energy drink that he has with KSI, like for example, the time when he went to Denmark and all the fans threw bottles at him, but that was actually just a publicity stunt, and he was basically doing a, oh my God, I got you moment. I really like the planning behind that, where Logan's like, we got you guys, we caught you out, and it's like, no, you didn't. You were just pretending to be a fucking moron.
We thought, let's have a little fun with this. What would happen if our fans appeared to be angry at us? Woo! The media had a field day with this one. They thought they had us. You big dummies forgot. They're our fans, and we asked them to do it.
Throw your empty bottle at us. We need to make it look like you guys hate us.
I can't take credit for this. This was KSI's idea. But it's a good example of one of my favorite sayings. Perhaps if you don't get the joke, you are the joke.
And then, apart from Prime, is of course his ventures into the NFT space. Now, there's a YouTuber called Henry Resilient. He has done an amazing job debunking all of this. Basically, he used to be an investigator, and now he's turned into a YouTuber. But what he'll do is pay money to get hold of court documents privately, and basically post them online, breaking them down, and showing how terrible most of them are. Now, Henry recently got hold of Logan Paul's court documents. I imagine his lawyers probably look like Penguin from the new Batman film, because these are some of the slimiest people I can imagine. Basically, what they're trying to do at the minute is they're trying to get the entire CryptoZoo lawsuit against them completely dismissed. But what's their case? At no point do they try to prove any kind of innocence, that they weren't scamming people, but instead they're saying that they never operated in Texas where the lawsuit was originally filed. So he's basically saying he should get off completely scot-free because there's no personal jurisdiction in Texas. He's apparently never been there, and he doesn't own any property there, like that makes any difference at all. He also never hired any employees in Texas, and even argued that his target audience isn't from Texas. This is like trying to sue Facebook, and then they go, actually, Mark Zuckerberg, his headquarters are actually in California, and you're from Florida, so can't do that, sweetie. Sorry. One thing I like reading through the lawsuit, it is just so obvious that they know what they've done is really bad and really abhorrent, and instead of like, owning up to it or like trying to, weasel out of it a little bit, they're basically going all in and saying, Texas? I've never heard of such a place before. The thing is, looking at this court document, you can even see he goes as far as to shill his own podcast Impulsive in the court document, saying that the episode was recorded in Puerto Rico. By the way, if you're wondering why Logan Paul records his podcasts in Puerto Rico, he actually lives in Puerto Rico. He's a resident there now. And the entire reason he's moved there is because their tax laws for rich people like him are essentially non-existent. That's good for him, but terrible for the economy. Because basically, if you have a rich person move into a country, pay 0% tax, they buy a bunch of things, they're not paying tax, so they're not giving, back to the government, back to the country. That causes massive inflation. Now, I know I'm not one to complain about inflation, but that is really bad. It's basically fucking over all of the working class over there. And the most embarrassing thing is about this whole Texas cope, they think it is that strong of a counterclaim that they can get the entire lawsuit thrown out the window. But this is where it gets really juicy. So in the court documents that Henry posted that have been leaked, Logan has actually been caught lying in these court documents. Firstly, because they actually forgot to delete key parts of the CryptoZoo website to cover their tracks, which basically shown Logan to be a liar. One of the most important parts, it shows two key employees on the website, Nick and Andrew, who were web developers, that are both based in Austin, Texas.
Defendants, other CryptoZoo affiliates hired Nick Goodman and Andrew Goodman from Austin, Texas. Got they ass. This is, people don't know. They like, what the hell does this mean? I'm like, yo, they got him. This is it. Hey, you who hired him? And then they like, hey, they're gonna take pictures right there. You like, God damn, that's 4K if I ever saw 4K. Hey, we got Nick, who's a web architect and developer, and he oversaw the stud farm for CryptoZoo. And we have our guy Andrew over here, who's also an architect and developer from Austin, Texas. And he's your zoology explorer. So Logan, hey, you hired these people. Somebody hired them.
I like how he plays the Price is Right losing horn as well. Like, you know you've been done bad if you've got the guy roasting you playing that noise. Wah, wah. It's like that news interview with that guy and he goes like, wah, wah.
Did you say want, want?
The funny thing is, now, if you go onto the CryptoZoo website, you'll only see 3 employees. Apparently, this entire NFT project was only made by 3 people. You've got Logan Paul, obviously. You've got his manager, Jeff, my name is Jeff. And then you've got some guy called Ben Roth, which is like an alias for someone else. Probably someone Russian that they don't really want that association with at the minute. Now, the lawsuit against Logan has ramped up even more because they basically claim that CryptoZoo was going to be purchased in Texas. And that they were aware that, yes, if you have your market open to all of America, there is a chance that people in Texas are probably going to buy that product.
Now, the crazy thing about this statement, I'll just foreshadow it. They don't say it. They don't say that he was concerned that CryptoZoo's going to be banned in Texas and they wouldn't have access to Texas. All right. It was both foreseeable CryptoZoo would be purchased in Texas and that CryptoZoo had awareness that it was selling in the Texas market, which provides constitutionally sufficient basis for personal jurisdiction. This whole document is just to get Logan Paul to be on trial. All right, that's it.
I think it's a totally valid claim. It's not like it's been blacklisted in Texas. Like, why would you open a company where you're selling a product all across America and then be like, I hope no one in Texas buys this because that could really screw us over. Should we blacklist it? No. We don't have to do that. No one in Texas is going to buy it. Again, I just love how the entire cope of this lawsuit is to just claim that Texas does not exist. They'll probably argue in the next lawsuit to get it dismissed that it isn't even a state. Now, the lawsuit at the minute is doing something very important. They're actually requesting discovery. That means a backlog of all the recent transactions and purchases on CryptoZoo. Basically, they want to prove that people in Austin, Texas, or just people in Texas, have been purchasing NFTs on the CryptoZoo project. Now, that would basically just completely fumble Logan Paul's entire, like, get out of jail free clause. Because again, the entire lawsuit is Texas doesn't exist, apparently.
Alternatively, plaintiff requests the court grant jurisdictional discovery and leave to amend his complaint. Amend is just a fancy word for change, guys. Okay? They just want to change their original complaint to basically give them a better case for arguing personal jurisdiction. All right. Defendants do not deny one of their CryptoZoo agents, contractors, or employees could have reached out to people or been employed in Texas. All right.
It's just really embarrassing. You can really tell at the minute as well publicly that Logan is focusing 100% on Prime. You go on his TikToks, his Instagram, his YouTube, he will have Prime everywhere. When he goes to a football game, he'll have an empty bottle of Prime just like propped up, knowing the paparazzi are going to take pictures of him. He wants you to care about Prime, even though it's kind of falling off at the minute, because that takes away from the NFT project, because it's completely fallen on its ass and they're being sued for it. I got that frustrated. I actually said ass. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about the project. This is probably the first and last time I'm going to look like a lesbian Harry Potter. I'm just looking at myself. I just thought, like, why did I record a video looking like this? Oh my god.